What's up mga kateki? We are happy to welcome all of you in today's webinar. I'm Mary Grace.
And I am Cecil Valencia. This is a super exciting webinar because we will join by a superstar from the international scene of blogging.
Oh, my soul hungered, my heart cried out, please, Lord, release me from pain and from doubt. Oh, my soul hungered, the moment I knelt down to pray and felt all my doubts wash away. Oh, my soul hungered, he heard my cry, the voice of the Lord spoke peace to my mind. Oh, my soul hungered, things that were old became new, when I learned to feel what I already knew. With all my heart, with all my soul, I wrestle before the Lord to make my life whole. But he filled my hunger, he fed my soul, he fed my soul. The truth that belonged to everyone else is now a sacred part of myself. Oh, I found out what I could not find when I heard with my heart what I knew in my mind. With all my heart, with all my soul, I wrestle before the Lord to make my life whole. He filled my hunger, he fed my soul, he fed my soul. Oh, my soul hunger.
Once again, thank you for joining us today. In behalf of PUP Institute of Technology, we would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you. And of course, we would like to welcome the participants from different schools and universities. Let's welcome the students from the different branches of PUP. Let's welcome from PUP Maragondon, Cavite. Wow, thank you so much, guys, for joining us. And have a participants from PUP Ragay, Camarines Sur. And also, papahulibang kapwa kaiko kaiska ng bayan from Lopez, Quezon. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. And thank you so much, my fellow scholar ng bayan, for joining us today. And of course, we are also joined by students from Tarlac State University. Thank you so much, guys. And also, papahuli ba ang taga Mindanao State University, Marawi Main Campus. And thank you so much for the participants from St. John Paul College of Davao. Thank you so much, everyone. You know what, Cecil? It's so nice to see everyone, all of them, with such a good mood today, right?
You're right, Grace. And of course, we would like to welcome the student from Jose Rizal Memorial State University. What's up? At syempre, meron din naman tayong mga taga-pamangtasang lungsod ng Maynila. Hello nga pala sa mga taga-Gordon College. At syempre, meron din naman tayong mga nagmula sa Manipal International University. At syempre, hindi papahuli ang mga taga-CIMSS Law College. And all other universities in the school not mentioned, we truly appreciate your taking time of your busy schedule to join us. We hope you will learn a lot today. We have lined up for you to be fruitful and engaging.
For those who will not be accommodated inside our Zoom, we are now streaming via Facebook Live in our PUP iTech Facebook page. Let's now call on our event consultant and our internship coordinator. Join me in uploading Mr. Dave Marcaida.
Okay, thank you so much, Grace. Thank you, Cecil. Okay, hello everyone there. Welcome to our webinar this morning. So in behalf of PUP Lopez Branch, we are happy to welcome all of you to this event. We acknowledge our branch director and head of academic programs, Dr. Rufo Engueza, Dr. Lourdes B. Avila, our head of student affairs and services, to the members of the faculty and administrative unit who are joining us this morning, and participants, of course, from different colleges and universities from northern to southern part of the Philippines. Well, welcome to this event. Today, we are so blessed to have with us a very young vlogger and video creator who will be introduced further by my colleague, Miss Andy, later on from the Institute of Technology. We are grateful for our resource speaker who will be sharing his expertise and passion. So get ready to be awesomized, okay, today. So at the end of this event, you will be awesomized by this great man, okay. The positive impact of the pandemic has been beneficial to us because it gives us an opportunity to reach a wider audience. Gatherings such as this become seamless, no boundaries. Technology plays a central role in the new normal, and we are hoping that through this event, we will be able to enlighten and spark the interest of our audience to boost their confidence in creating informative videos or documentaries which are useful for educational or entertainment purposes. Learn now and earn soon. Remember, we can convert the skills we can derive from this event into something that is productive. We congratulate our students of Diploma in Office Management Technology, led by Miss MJ Reyes and her team for organizing this event. For your information, this is the fourth of the 8 virtual activities organized by our office trainees. In the absence of the traditional OJT, they still have chance to develop their leadership, communication, and organizational skills. So thank you for your utmost support to their activities. Once again, welcome to the program. What's up, Tony? Thank you.
Thank you so much for the wonderful welcome remarks, Mr. Dave.
Let's call on Miss Andrea Marie Isurbano to introduce our resource speaker.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, everyone. To the professors of PUP, to the administrative staff, and to all the students and all the participants all over the Philippines, a pleasant morning. Okay, so before I introduce our resource speaker for today, allow me to congratulate our event organizers, the PUP iTech events, for yet another successful and well-organized webinar. Of course, this is with the guidance of their event coordinator, Sir Dave. Okay, so guys, can we give them a heart emoji? Can you click on the reaction heart so that we can show them our appreciation? Yes, yan, okay. Thank you. So I'm sure everyone is excited for today's talk, especially for us, for those who want to learn more about vlogging. Okay, so I, for one, is also excited for this event because I actually wanted to try doing vlogging, traveling, sharing stories, and hopefully inspiring other people. And that is what our speaker for today is good at. So he's passionate about creating content that changes the world and loves telling stories around the globe. He is born in Australia. He is half Filipino. He worked as a TV host for Living Asia channel, now working for NAS Daily as video creator. He is the founder of What's Up Media and content creator of What's Up Tony, which has a lot of great contents, by the way, guys. You should check it out. So now, guys, are you ready to meet our speaker? So since we cannot show him our warm welcome by clapping, can we click on the heart emoji again to welcome him? Okay, can you do that? When I call his name, click on the heart emoji. Okay, so without further ado, let's welcome Mr. Tony McGregor.
Hello, what's up? Can you guys see me? Hello, hello. What's up, beautiful people? First of all, thank you so much for having me today. I'm super excited to be able to share my knowledge with you guys. Let me share my screen before I get started. One sec. All right. Can you guys see my screen right now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay, amazing. So today, I'm going to teach you guys the power of videos because I believe that videos is a superpower that can literally change people's lives. So I want to teach this superpower to all of you. So before we start, who here has ever wanted to vlog or has tried vlogging before? Type it in the chat or write it in the chat if you're on Facebook. Type vlog. I want to see how many of you guys have thought about it or wanted to do it before. Let me see the chat. Ooh. Nice, we got people. Okay, amazing. Nice. A lot of people who want to vlog. Okay, so in order to tell you guys how to vlog, I think the best way to start is to tell you my journey with vlogging, because maybe you guys can learn something from the way that I started my journey, because I didn't always want to be a vlogger. So a little bit about myself, a little bit of background information. I was born in Australia, but I'm half Filipino, half Scottish. And I graduated in Holland with a master's in marketing. But when I graduated university, I didn't want to get a normal job. I knew that I wanted to do something different. And I had no idea how to make videos at the time. So I decided to do something that was kind of risky, and my parents thought it was stupid. So I skipped my graduation ceremony and I booked a one-way ticket to the Philippines with my camera. And I said, I'm gonna make videos, I'm gonna try this thing called vlogging, and I'm gonna try and make it work. It was definitely risky. And from that point on, my whole life became about videos. And when I landed in the Philippines, I made this video. This is the first ever video that I made, and I want to show it to you guys. One sec. Is it not? Give me one sec. I gotta change the share screen settings. touchdown in Metro Manila, the capital of the Philippines. I am so happy to be here. I have a one-way ticket and Road to Pinas is in full swing. I'll be traveling all the way from the north to the south in search of amazing stories. Stories about the Filipino people, culture, and lifestyle. And my own personal journey of becoming 100% Filipino. Each video will be genuine and real, and I will be covering the positives and the negatives. Some will make you laugh, and others will make you cry. But regardless, the stories aim to educate and inspire you. I am so hyped to be traveling in the Philippines, and I hope to see many of you alligators along the way. Home is where the heart is, and my heart is here. Maraming salamat, and I'll see you later, alligator. All right. So that video wasn't the best video, but it was the first video that I ever made in the Philippines. So I'm super proud and happy about that video. So when I made that video, the next question that I asked myself on my vlogging journey was, where am I going to post this video? And the big question, Facebook or YouTube, right? And I asked my friends, where should I post this? And everyone said YouTube. And that's what everyone will say for the next few years. But I saw three main problems with posting on YouTube, right? For one, YouTube was oversaturated with creators. All creators go to YouTube first, and they don't think about Facebook. There are so many creators on Facebook already. So I thought, I don't want to be a small fish in a big pond with even bigger fish. Why not look for a smaller pond and be the big fish there? So I decided to put my videos on Facebook and not on YouTube. So I made this Facebook page, What's Up Tony? And what I love about Facebook is that when you make a Facebook page, you can instantly invite your mom, your dad, your cousins, your best friends, and then boom, you have followers already. So as soon as I made my Facebook page, I had 100 followers just from inviting my friends. You can't really do that on YouTube. Also, a little bit of background information. I called myself What's Up Tony because I say what's up a lot, like all the time. What's up? Okay, so I have been traveling through the Philippines for about 2 years, and I was making a lot of videos. Videos like this, right? Puerto Galera, White Beach. I had been making videos for 2 years, and look at this. This video has 17 likes. 17 likes. I had been making videos for 2 years to get 17 likes. And this is one of the hardest lessons that I had to learn, was that nobody cared about me. Nobody cared about this random guy coming to the Philippines and talking about Puerto Galera. Look at me in Puerto Galera. And I realized that all of my videos that I was making was about me and my experiences. For example, me eating balut, me traveling to La Union, me traveling to Baler, like this video. And that's when I realized no one cares about me. So I had to change my mindset. I had to change it from me to you. Now, what do I mean by you? I mean the viewer. When you make a video, you have to think about who the viewer is and what they can get out of your video. So I had to go through a mindset shift that no one cares about me. So I have to make videos that people care about, videos that are not about me. So what did I do? I started searching for stories about others. So this is the first story that I found that was not about me. When I was traveling in Quezon province, who here has been to Quezon province? Lopez. It is absolutely amazing. If you've been there, type it in the chat, right? Lopez. If you haven't been there, go there. It's amazing when COVID is over, of course. So when I was traveling in Lopez, Quezon, I met this kid, Ralph. He is, I'm not sure how old you guys are. Maybe he's the same age as you. He was 16 at the time of this video. And I met him on the side of the street and we just started talking. And he started telling me about his story. And I was so amazed about this guy, about what he does. So basically, he's a student, he's 16, he goes to school, and every morning at 5 a.m., he wakes up to feed his animals, and then he hikes up a huge mountain, cuts bamboo, 20 kilos of bamboo, he carries it all the way down the mountain and sells it for 200 pesos. And he does this to help pay for his mom's medical bills and to pay for his own schooling. So this is an incredibly inspiring story. And I was amazed that this kid is only 16 and he's doing so much, right? So I asked him, hey, Ralph, can I tell your story to the world through videos? And he said, yes. So remember, this is my first video that was not me. It was you. What's in it for the viewer? It wasn't about me. It was about Ralph. So I made this video about him. Here it is. And I want to show it to you guys. Do you think your life is difficult?
Yes, it's hard.
What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna tell you a story that will make you feel grateful for everything that you have in this life. And if you're a Filipino, it will make you proud. It's a true story of this Filipino named Ralph, and he is the most hardworking person that I have ever met. Ralph lives here in Quezon province with his family. The walls are wood, the benches bamboo, and the roof is made of anahaw leaves. It's a simple house, but he has everything that he needs. Every single morning, he wakes up at 5 a.m. to feed his animals. Afterwards, he hikes up a mountain to look for bamboo. Trust me, the hike is not easy.
Kuha po ako ng kawayan kasi dadaling ko doon sa tiyahin. Pinapakuha po sa akin.
He cuts as much bamboo as he can carry and takes it down the mountain. This is huge. How are you going to carry this?
Sa balikat lang, papatong sa balikat.
Trust me, this stuff is heavy. What he's carrying right now weighs around 30 kilos. This work is dangerous, and getting hurt is normal. After, Ralph cuts the bamboo to use as construction and sells his services. And he does this all day. Ralph has been doing this for 4 years. But what's crazy is that he's only 17 years old. It's summer vacation, so he's working every single day with no exceptions. But when school starts, he will only work on weekends. I asked him a few questions, and this is what he said. Is it difficult for you to study while you work?
Mahirap siya kasi minsan naubusan ka ng oras para sa ibang bagay. Katulad ng pag-review mo. Kaya nagiging dahilan nun. Minsan hindi ka napapasama sa mga honor, yung mga mababang grades minsan, hindi mo naaabot. Kasi imbis na yung oras mo sa pag-aaral, na oras mo sa pag-extra sa mga trabaho.
And why do you work as hard as you do?
Nagtatrabaho ako kasi alam mo kung hindi tumasapat yung kinikita nila mama. At para masuportahan din yung sarili ko sa mga bayarin sa school din. Para kasi nangangailangan din ako ng konting budget minsan kasi yung nanay ko araw-araw siya mayroong tinitik na gamot. And then palagi din siyang masama ang pakiramdam kaya pinipilit ko pa rin pagsabayin yung pag-aaral at pagtatrabaho.
And do you think money is important for happiness?
Sa kalagayan namin, oo. Kailangan talaga.
Ralph definitely has a difficult life compared to most of us, but that never stops him from smiling and being happy. He loves his family, and he's grateful for everything that he has. It's something that each and every one of us can learn from him.
My mom is cook in this Chinese restaurant and I'm so proud of it.
Ralph's story is one that deserves to be known, simply because it's inspiring. There are so many Filipinos going through a similar situation, and Ralph is the perfect example of how Filipino determination can overcome anything.
Yeah, boy. See you later, alligator.
Okay, so I see a lot of you were almost on the verge of crying while watching that video. I saw some sad faces, but don't worry because this story has a happy ending. So I posted this video on my Facebook page and then something crazy happened. So someone in London actually saw this video and reached out to me and said, hey, I see my younger self in Ralph and I want to help him out. Can you get me in contact with Ralph? So I put them in contact. And this lady ended up sending him a phone and giving him an online job. So now Ralph doesn't have to hike up a mountain for bamboo just to make that money anymore. He works online because of the opportunity that this video gave him. And this is the power of vlogging, of storytelling. And the feeling that it gave me made me so happy that I got addicted to making videos like this. So remember, guys, vlogging, if you use it correctly, is a superpower that can literally change people's lives and change people's minds. So when I got addicted to this feeling, I was like, okay, I have to do this again. So what did I do? I went looking for even more stories. And I found these three amazing guys in the Philippines, Ian, Jono, and Edsel. And I made videos about all of them. First of all, Ian, this guy, I met him in Zamboanga City. If any of you guys have been there, type it in the comments, type Zamboanga. That's actually where I'm from. So this guy made 30,000 face masks and he gave them out to Filipinos for free. Nurses, doctors, students, everybody. And he saved people's lives from COVID-19. And what's crazy is that, ABS-CBN, GMA, all of the Filipino news agencies didn't cover his story, but I did. And it got thousands of views. So being able to be someone's voice, being able to be the voice for the voiceless is also something that vlogging allows you to do. So I also met Jono. I met this guy in Boracay, and he had a surfboarding accident where a surfboard fin went through the left side of his brain, and he almost died. And he shares his story about how he's grateful for life after this accident. And it shows you how you can change people's perception on life by telling them a story through a vlog. Okay, and last of all, I met Edsel. I'm sure you guys remember when Taal volcano erupted. This guy did something crazy. So he drove around in his van around Taal and picked up all of the stray dogs, because when the volcano erupted, people had to go to evacuation centers, but they weren't allowed to take their pets. So basically they were forced to leave their pets to roam around and fend for themselves. So Edsel drove around, picked up all of these dogs, 200 dogs, and put them in his house. And he posted on Facebook and said, hey, if you are missing your dog, there's a chance that I have it in my house. And when Taal stops erupting, then you can come and pick it up. And he saved over 200 dogs from the volcano. So that video went viral. He's also an amazing human being. So what do all of these stories have in common, right? And why did they perform so much better than my previous videos? Well, they aren't stories about me. Remember, me, and you. Because the truth is, my life is boring, but their lives are interesting. So why would I talk about me and what I'm doing when I'm going to the beach or eating balut, when I can talk about these people who are doing incredible things that I would probably never do? So this is when I started to see a change in my page. Me, to you, right? So when you make a video, ask yourself, what's in it for the viewer? What's in it for the viewer for each of these videos? Probably inspiration, right? Okay, so when I started doing this, my page started to see an increase in followers. But then consistency is what really started to bring my page to the next level, to the 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 followers. And let me explain this, okay? So when I was traveling in the Philippines here, I was making these videos maybe once every month. But in order to really start to grow your page, you need to post once every week. So I started posting once every week and my page started growing. It hit 100,000, 200,000, 300,000. And then I started to see numbers like this: 65,000 likes, 100,000 likes, 84,000 likes. And the reason that consistency works is because Facebook or YouTube, whichever your platform of choice is, likes it when you post more. So if you post once a month, that's not enough. The algorithm wants you to post once a week at least. So I urge you guys, if you're going to start vlogging, not to worry too much about the quality every week. Just put something out once a week and try and make it better every week. As long as you're posting and learning. The journey is long. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint. Eventually you will get there. So because of these videos, I got hired by this guy, Nas Daily. Do you guys know him? Can you type Nas in the chat if you know Nas Daily? I see this guy in the office all the time. He sits opposite me. We work together to make his videos. If you don't know him, he has over 30 million followers online, or way more than me. And he's an amazing guy. And he's taught me a lot about the technicalities of Facebook. And I think that, okay, now I've given you guys the inspirational part, that you can do it. Here's my story. You can make your own story, right? Now it's time to give you guys the technical how to vlog. And I want to make it specific to Facebook, because I think a lot of YouTubers, a lot of creators, beginning creators, they want to go on YouTube, but they don't realize how hard it is to make it as a YouTuber. YouTube is so oversaturated with creators, and Facebook is so empty with creators, right? There's not enough creators on Facebook, where it's also a platform where you can make just as much money as YouTube, but no creators are there. So why would you go to the big pond with the big fish when you can go to the small pond with the small fish and then be the big fish there? I hope that makes sense. I'm talking a lot about fishes. I don't know why. Okay, so the elements of a Facebook video, right? Content is different on Facebook as it is from YouTube. If you put a video on YouTube and you put it on Facebook, it won't perform the same on both platforms, because Facebook is different from YouTube, right? You go to Facebook to see your mom post her birthday cake. You go to Facebook to see what your cousins are doing. You go there to see if someone is single or not. That is not the same reason you go to YouTube. You go to YouTube to watch how to fix your phone, or how to do something, right? Or your favorite vlogger having fun on the beach. So you go to different platforms for different reasons. So you should make content for different platforms. So what works on Facebook? Well, Facebook is a social platform. As I said, you go there to see your mom, your cousin, your friends, right? So social content works on Facebook. And these are some great examples. Here's Nas Daly's Jews versus Arabs. It's very social. It's about people. Also, the Dodo, the Facebook page, the Dodo, it's one of the biggest on Facebook. It shows you cute animals, right? Everyone loves cute animals. And then there's Markian, who shows you country-specific content. All of this stuff is people, it's animals, it's relatable, and it's funny. That's the kind of content that works on Facebook. Okay, now what kind of dimensions work on Facebook? I know that a lot of people, when they start editing, they edit in landscape. And what is landscape? Landscape is like this when you're watching a movie. It takes up the full screen sideways. And this is actually bad for Facebook. Let me tell you why. Let me open my Facebook. Hope you guys can see this. So when you scroll on Facebook, can you see my screen? Yeah. This is a vertical video. You see how much space it takes up on your feed? It's a lot of space, right? Whereas if you see a landscape video like this is a landscape video, it's so small. So people on Facebook are scrolling, and it's your job as a vlogger to get them to stop scrolling. And one of the best ways to do that is to take as much space on the screen as you can. So they see more of your video and they stop scrolling. So these are the two dimensions you should use for Facebook. It's square, which is 1080 times 1080, if you guys are in editing software, or vertical, 1080 times 1350. This is my favorite because it takes up the most screen. If you know Aegon, he also uses this a lot, Aegon from Project Nightfall. All right. If you have any questions about that, which I'm sure you do, we'll ask them at the end. Okay, next, on Facebook, 85% of people watch videos without sound. And I'm sure all of you guys have done that, whether they're on the toilet, on the metro, you know, on the tuk-tuk, and they can't hear because the engine is too loud. People watch without the sound on. And if there's no subtitles, they're just going to scroll away. That's one lost viewer on your video. So just add subtitles. I know that it takes a little bit of time, but it just makes people watch your video more. Okay. Titles. Guys, it's super important to have a big title that captures attention, right? Here are some of mine. How it feels to be chased by a shark. The Philippines adopted me. The man who ate an airplane. These titles are all shocking. They make you want to watch the video more. And they're also huge, right? Remember, people are scrolling on these tiny screens, on these tiny phone screens. So you need to get them to stop by reading your huge title. Okay. Also make them engaging. Don't make them boring, obviously. Okay. Now, the big thing that everyone's thinking is money, right? And this is one of the big issues that my mom had when I told her, Mom, I want to make videos on Facebook. She was like, you're crazy. You're going to be broke. And then I showed her this and I was like, Mom, people can make money on Facebook. She was like, no, they can't. And I was like, yes, they can. Look at this. So I'm sure that your parents will also say the same thing. You can't make money as a vlogger. You can also show them this. So from 2019 to 2020, the number of creators earning the equivalent of 10,000 US dollars per month grew by 88%. And from $1,000, it grew by 94%. So this is a growing industry, right? There are so many content creators gaining following and growing their net worth, growing money every month, making videos online. And it is totally possible to do that. But you just have to follow the steps that I showed you before, right? Be consistent, okay? Make good videos. Don't do it about me, me, me. Do it about you, you, you. All right. So now that I've shown you all of this, I know what a lot of you are thinking. You're thinking, but Tony, I don't have a camera. I can't vlog. I don't have a $3,000 camera. Well, let me show you something. This was my very first camera. Okay, I bought it from Lazada. Can you guess the price? Write the price in Filipino pesos in the chat. I want to see how much you guys think this camera is worth. Oh, let me open the chat box. Oh, how can I see the chat? Okay, we got 5,000, 15,000. Wow, you think I'm rich when I started my vlogging journey? Is it? 15,000 pesos, 5,000 pesos, 4,000. That's getting some close ones, 1,500. All right, let me reveal the truth. This camera, which is absolute garbage, by the way, is 1,400 pesos. And I used this camera for one whole year, okay? 1,400 pesos. And I'm sure that your phone has a better camera than this, okay? And one thing that all vloggers will tell you is that it's really not about the quality of your camera. It's about the quality of your content. If you guys have seen RJ Bulls, if you haven't, go and check him out, RJ Bulls. He's known as the Filipino Nas Daily, and he gets millions of views. And I'm pretty sure that he just uses his phone. That's not the best phone because his image quality is blurry, but he still gets a lot of views because it's about the story, not about the quality. Okay, now I know what you're thinking next. Okay, I have a camera, but Tony, I'm too shy to talk to a camera. Well, let me tell you the truth, guys. This is exactly the same problem that I used to have, believe it or not, when I started vlogging. So the problem that I had was that when I was vlogging, I couldn't look at the lens. It made me extremely uncomfortable. I always looked around and then talked and then looked away. It just made me uncomfortable to talk to the camera. And I think that's a normal problem that a lot of people have. And what I decided to do was to just keep on doing it every single day, again and again and again, until I got used to it. And it took me like 1 year of just doing it again. And then eventually I can just talk to the camera like it's my friend. Like I got used to it. And that's the power of repetition and the power, again, of consistency, right? Okay, so I hope you guys have learned something today. Here are the key takeaways that I want to just leave with you guys, put them in your brain, okay? Videos have the power to change lives. You saw that today. 2, forget about me, me, me. No one cares about me and no one probably cares about you, no offense. Tell stories about other people. That's what people online want to see. And last of all, everyone can be a storyteller. You don't need an amazing camera, and it's all about consistency and trying again. And last of all, I have a challenge for you guys. I want you guys to practice talking to your camera today. So talk to your phone. I hope you guys have Instagram. Say hello. Say your name. One thing you learned today. Post it on your Instagram story and tag me. And I will answer. And I want to see how you guys do this. I want to see your creativity. I want to see you practicing being a vlogger and hopefully starting your vlogging journey today if you haven't started already. So thank you so much, guys. Feel free to follow me on my social media channels. What's up, Tony? Everywhere. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. And I'm on YouTube. I hope you guys learned something. And if you have any questions, I think now is the time. Let me know, hosts, if that's okay, and where people should leave their questions, whether in the chat or we're going to take them live or take them from Facebook Live.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tony, for sharing with us your top tips on vlogging. By the way, Mr. Tony, may mga nag-chat po sa akin. You're so handsome daw po. At grabe mga kinikilig po sila sa inyo. Kayo ba, mga participant, kinikilig ba kayo kay Mr. Tony?
Siyempre naman, Cecil, sino ba yung hindi kikiligin sa ating guest speaker? Talaga namang napakagwapo at sobrang bait pa.
Okay. Kung may kung may tanong po kayo, comment lang po kayo.
All right, should I just start answering these questions in the chat?
Sir? Okay, sir.
Okay, great. Yeah, so type your comments in the chat. I'll just start answering them. So what video editing software do you use? I personally use Final Cut, but I used to use Premiere Pro, which is also great. And I actually bought Premiere Pro from Lazada for like 150 pesos, you know, so that's a great option for people who want to start. Sometimes content creators lack ideas of what content they want to do next. Have you got any experience of that? Yes, I have that every single week when I want to make a video. I always panic on Friday because I make a video on Saturday and Sunday and I'm like, what am I going to do today? So I basically go on the internet and I watch like 1,000 YouTube videos just to get inspiration. And I just find videos that performed well. And I think, will this perform well on my page? And if it does, then I'll recreate it in my own style. Yeah. Okay, someone is asking privately, hey, what's up, Tony? I have a YouTube channel. How do I change the resolution purpose for Facebook? Let me just copy that so everyone can see it. Okay, so if you have a YouTube video, it's probably landscape 1080 times 1920. What you can do if you want to post that on Facebook as well is you can put it in a 1080 times 1080 timeline, which is square. So you put that landscape video in the square video and then you put text at the top. You see a lot of vloggers do this, like crazy day in Zambales at the top, and then you have space at the bottom, and then it's square. So that's repurposed for Facebook. Cha-ching! Hit me with more questions, guys. All the questions you've ever wanted to ask a vlogger. What is the most favorite content that you've ever done? Favorite content that I've ever done. I think it's the video about Ralph, the one that I showed you guys. And the reason that I love that video so much is because it literally changed his life and I saw it change his life. A lot of videos you make, you don't see a direct impact that it has on people's lives. Maybe you'll get messages like, hey, your video changed my life, but you don't see it, you know? So that's why I love that video. Okay. Precious is asking me, what made you want to become a vlogger? You know what would be awesome if we can take people live and get them to ask these questions. Can we do that? What made you want to become a vlogger? Okay, wow, there's a lot of questions coming in right now. So what made me want to become a vlogger? Well, when I graduated, I didn't want to get a 9-to-5 desk job. I knew that that wasn't for me, and I knew that I would be incredibly bored and depressed if I was working a job like that. I wanted a job that gave me freedom of time, so I have all the time I want, and also gave me freedom of income. So something about being a vlogger is that your income is scalable. There is no roof to your income. There's content creators that make multi-million dollars a year, and there's content creators that make $5 a year. So you're anywhere in that spectrum, right? Depending on how hard you work, how many videos you make, how many views you get. So the harder you work, the more money you can make. Whereas in a typical job, you have to go to your boss and be like, hey, can I please have a raise? And then he'll give you a 10% raise every 4 years or so. So I wanted to have my own control over my income. Wow, these videos are coming in like crazy. Okay, I'm like 10 questions behind. Okay, I'll just pick out some. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't answer everyone. There's a lot. What is the right length for videos to work on Facebook? Facebook likes 1 minute to 3 minute videos. I personally make 3-minute videos, but you can put ads in anything from 1 minute to 3 minutes. Oh, this is a great one. So he said, I think one thing that holds back the aspiring vloggers to make videos is because of the fear of rejection. How do you manage the negative comments and bashers in your vlogs? And something that I tell everybody is that nobody will believe in you except your mom until you make it, right? You're always a noob and you always don't know what on earth you're doing until you make it. And then everyone's like, wow, this guy is such a genius. Everyone will think that. So you just have to believe in yourself until you make it. But you have to not only believe in yourself, you have to work hard enough to make that belief a reality. So when I was vlogging, of course, everyone thought that I was just an idiot and I didn't know what I was doing. Honestly, my mom thought that I was going to be a hobo. She was like, Tony, you need to come back and get a job and start working and make money. And I was like, Mom, I'm going to make it soon. Just believe. And yeah, she kept pressuring me, but I believed in myself more than believing in her. And I'm so glad that her pressure didn't affect me, because if I had listened to my mom and just left and stopped vlogging, then I would probably be working a normal job, not having as much fun and not making as much money as I am now. Okay, I hope that answers your question. Blah, blah, blah. How do you handle your crowd, people around you? Oh, wow. Okay, I'm not that famous. Okay, I've never had a crowd of people like running towards me. What is the importance of being a vlogger? From Jasmine Duquette on Facebook Live. All right, we have a Facebook Live question here. So the importance of being a vlogger. I think there's a lot of responsibility put on you when you become a vlogger, because you're given this platform, this audience that you can speak to. And then the question is, are you going to give them good content or are you going to give them bad content? Because you're literally having the ability to influence thousands, if not millions of people. And your videos have a real impact on people. As you can see the video on Ralph, right? It had a good impact on someone. But videos can just as easily have a negative impact on someone. Videos can make people kill other people. If you make videos about hate, about politics, you can have a very negative impact on the world. So you have to be responsible with the kind of content that you make. Yeah. Okay, I hope that answers your question. I love your hidden egg. Thank you.
Thank
What's
you.
up, Grace?
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for
Okay,
answering those questions and for the great talk and presentations. It was my pleasure to have you, sir.
Thank you so
And
much.
we are thankful to be part of your webinar, sir.
Thanks for having me. Super appreciate it.
As a token of, yes, thank you so much, sir. And as a token of our appreciation for his time and valuable contribution, may I call on Mr. Dave Marcaida to kindly present and read a memento to our guest speaker. Again, thank you so much, Mr. Tony.
Sir Tony, thank you so much. Sobrang galing mo. Maraming salamat. You understand that, right? Maraming salamat. Okay. You have awesomized PUP. Okay. You made us feel awesome, and we are hoping that our students will be more inspired to follow your tips. Okay. I think they are very useful. And to tell you honestly, I was touched with the first video that you have showed about the guy from Lopez, and I think that is really engaging. Okay, the video was very engaging to the audience. Hope I can make a video like that. Okay, as our token of appreciation to you, let me present the certificate of appreciation. Okay, this is the citation. The certificate of appreciation is hereby presented to Mr. Tony McGregor, vlogger, video creator, CEO, WhatsApp Media, for his highly esteemed contribution as resource speaker during the webinar titled Vlogging for Newbies, held on May 28, 2021 via Zoom and Facebook Live. Signed by Ms. Marjorie G. Reyes, Event Manager, Office Management Technology Department, and signed by me, Devimar V. Marcaida, Event Consultant and Office Internship Coordinator, and signed by our branch director, Dr. Rufo N. Wesa. Okay, maraming salamat, Sir Tony. Okay, alam ko, you know, most of the contact, yung mga na-contact ng students namin, okay, they have contacted some vlogger from the Philippines and they are asking for professional fee. Okay, but we are so blessed to have you because we only met for a few hours, but yeah, this is for free, and the content is really great. Okay, and with that, let's give him a big round of virtual applause. Okay, everybody, please. Maraming salamat. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I think yeah, I'll give that time back to Grace and Cecil. Sir, thank you so much po ulit. Okay, in behalf of PUP. Okay, salamat ng marami.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm just happy to be able to share my knowledge with the younger people, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the vlogging atmosphere in the future.
Wow, that's great. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much again, Mr. Tony. And now, for our closing remarks, let us hear from our event manager. Let's welcome Ms. Marjorie Reyes. Let's give him a virtual applause.
So good morning, everyone. First and foremost, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to our guest speaker, Mr. Tony McGregor, for spending his time with us by sharing his valuable experience, insight, and providing head-up guides tips in making content. Thank you so much again, Sir Tony, for your time. We are so grateful to have you as our guest speaker. And I would like also to thank our participants from different universities, teachers, and employees for joining us today from the beginning until the end of this webinar. Thank you so much for your time and active participation. I would also like to thank and compliment to our technical support, Ken, and my members of my team for their enormous effort and effective contribution to turn this event successful. Thank you, Miss Mary Grace, Miss Cecil Ann, Mr. Marvin, Miss Faith, and Miss Hannah, and Miss Princess Modibel. And before ending my closing remarks, I would also like to thank our consultant and our internship coordinator, Mr. Dave Marcaida. Thank you so much, sir, for your unending guidance and unwavering support from the beginning until the end of this event also. Mabuhay tayo mga scholar ng bayan. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much again, Miss Marjorie Reyes, for such a good words coming from you. And now, let us all rise for our PUP hymn.
Para sa bayan, ang iyong
Alikang taglay, PUP ang indakay, paaralan dakila. PUP's
Ayan, thank you so much everyone for your active participation. And thank you, Mr. Tony, for your such a great opportunity to be with us today. And again, thank you so much and see you on the next webinar. Bye-bye.
Okay, let's have the gallery view. Okay, everybody. Okay, could someone take the screen cap of this? Ken, will you take care of this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, here we go. First screen. Okay, second screen. Okay, here we go. Mga gwapo at magaganda pala ang participants natin eh. Okay. What happened with the third one? Okay. Sige, ano na rin natin for the purpose of documentation kahit mga patay yung camera nila. Okay. Okay, going back to the live, ito yung mga live videos natin. Wala na si Sir Tony, ano? But it's okay. I hope that you were able to capture his talk. Okay. Guys, thank you so much. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. Okay, I think this is the end of our meeting now. Okay, so we'll see you again in our future event. Okay, thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Mabuhay ang PUP. Mabuhay ang DOMT. Sir Johnny, maraming salamat po sa presence niyo po ngayong umaga. Thank you po.
Thank you po from Pampanga.
Oh, thank you. Maraming salamat.
Thank you, sir.
John. Thank you. I hope that you
Thank you, PUP. Thank you, PUP.
Okay, great.
Thank you, PUP from
I hope that you
Davao.
will have a great takeaway. Okay, great. Thank you. Maraming salamat po. Salamat po. Thank you.
Thank you so much po.
Okay, see you again, guys. We'll now end the Zoom meeting. Arigato.
Arigato.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato.